Hello students, welcome to the science class of 5th standard of chapter The Circulatory System. I hope you have read and revised the topic Blood and Functions of Blood. Today my topic is heart, structure of heart and blood vessels. So kindly open your book at page 9. Heart. Heart is the main muscular organ of the circulatory system that pumps blood. It is located in the chest cavity and is slightly tilted towards the left. Underline word located and write down its meaning. Situate in a particular place. Underline word slightly and write down its meaning to a small degree. Now underline word tilted and write down its meaning move or cause to move into a sloping position. Students, heart is located between the lungs, just behind and slightly to the left of the breastbone. It is protected by the rib cage. The size of the heart is equal to that of a closed fist. Underline word fist and write down its meaning. Person's hand when the fingers are bent in towards the palm and held there tightly. Students, the main function of the heart is to pump and regulate the flow of blood in the body. To pump blood, the heart contracts and relaxes periodically. Now underline word contract and write down its meaning decrease in size. Now underline word relaxes and write down its meaning loosen. Now underline word periodically and write down its meaning from time to time. So students, this periodic movement of contraction and relaxation of the heart is called heartbeat. The heart beats around an average of 72 times in a minute. That is, in 1 minute, heart beats 72 times. And it is counted with the help of a stethoscope. Now, what is stethoscope? A medical instrument for listening to the action of someone's heart. Students, you can also count your heartbeat or heart rate on your wrist with your palm facing upwards and place 3 fingers of your right hand on the left wrist just below the thumb, and the movement you feel there is called pulse. Now, what is pulse? The throbbing of the artery as the heart pumps blood through them felt on the wrist or neck. Throbbing means to beat with increased force or rapidly. Students, through pulse you can count the number of times you can feel the beat in 1 minute, and this is your heartbeat or heart rate. Now let's discuss structure of heart. Heart is a muscular organ divided into 4 chambers by the valves. Students, valves are flap-like structure inside the heart or major blood vessels that allow the movement of blood in a single direction. So, heart is divided into 4 chambers by the valves, and upper 2 chambers are called arteria or auricles and the lower 2 chambers are called ventricles. Students, the valves present in the right auricle and right ventricle is known as tricuspid valve, and the valve present between left auricle and left ventricle is bicuspid valve or mitral valve. Now see the muscular wall called septum, which divides the heart into 2 parts, left and right part. So what is septum? Septum is a muscular wall that separates left and right part of the heart. Students, blood in our heart flows in only one direction, because of the presence of valves which prevent backflow of blood. And do you know, heart pumps around 5 liters of blood per minute. Now students, next topic is blood vessels. Blood in our body flows through thin muscular tubes known as blood vessels. So blood vessels are the thin muscular tubes that transport blood throughout the body. Students, arteries and veins are the two main types of blood vessels found in our body, and capillaries are the very thin blood vessels that connect arteries to veins. Now let's discuss about arteries in detail. Arteries are the blood vessels that carry blood away from the heart. Arteries carries oxygen-rich blood from the heart to all the body parts. This is the main function of arteries. Underline word oxygenated blood and write down its meaning, blood rich in oxygen. Students, the arteries are further divided into arterioles. Now, what are arterioles? Arterioles are the branches of an artery, and students, the largest artery in the body is the aorta, and it is the main artery coming out from the heart. And students, the carotid artery carries oxygen-rich blood from the heart to the head, the brain and the face. So, what is carotid artery? Artery that carries blood from the heart to the brain. Now, next is veins. Students, the veins carry deoxygenated blood from all the body parts to the heart. So, this is the major function of the veins. And deoxygenated blood is the blood from which oxygen has been removed. Students, veins are further divided into venules. So, what are venules? Venules are the branches of a vein. Students, veins have valves present in them, and these valves prevent the blood from flowing back. The two main veins are superior vena cava and inferior vena cava. Superior vena cava brings the blood from the upper part of the body to the heart, while the inferior vena cava brings the blood from the lower part of the body to the heart. Now, let's discuss about capillaries. Students, arterioles and venules are further divided into capillaries. The capillaries are very thin blood vessels that connect arteries and veins. Capillaries serve as a link between arteries and veins, and through capillaries, oxygen, nutrients, and waste are exchanged between the blood and body tissues. Now, the major difference between arteries and veins are given in the table in your book. Let's discuss these points. Arteries. They have thick walls. Students, arteries have thick walls because this helps them to resist the pressure of flow of blood in them. Now, veins. They have thin walls. Students, veins are thin walls because veins collect the blood from different organs and bring it back to the heart. And this blood is no longer under pressure, so the walls are thin with valves to ensure that blood flows only in one direction. Now, second point is arteries are present deep under the skin. Student, arteries are present deep under the skin because arteries carry oxygenated blood, and this oxygenated blood flows under high pressure. If arteries are located near to the skin, then there is high possibility of their damage, which could lead to a lot of blood loss. And veins are present just under the skin. Now third point is valves are absent as the blood flows with high pressure, and in veins valves are present as the blood flows with little or no pressure. Now fourth point is arteries carry oxygenated blood from the heart to the other part of the body, and veins carries deoxygenated blood from the other parts of the body to the heart. So students, today we have discussed about heart, blood vessels. You read and revise this topic again and also related cross questions. Thank you. Have a nice day.